So here is a OS XZB Spec 3. I'm going to break this thing in and dyno test it. So I figured I'd shoot a little video. So what I can see is a little bit of a new sleeve design. They've got 3-port or a bridged exhaust port. They've got a little more relief on the sleeve ports, which will aid lubrication. Get a little bit more lubricant on the side of the piston. Exhaust port, even though it is, what we call a triple exhaust port, I don't believe it's a whole bunch. Well, I guess it is, but it's not a whole bunch bigger than the original single port on the old engine. Though obviously the winglets give you more flow on the outside. They do this so there's more support for the piston, so you can make a bigger port, and so you put these little bridges in to give the piston some more support, which is good, so you get more flow and more support at the same time. Another thing I noticed different is the insulator on the bottom of the carb is black plastic. The old OS was a softer material. I'm imagining they've changed it so once these things get a little older, the carb doesn't glue itself into the block, which I tended to see with the old style insert. It's a long needle carburetor, which is fine. My preference is to a short needle, but most people do like these long needles, so we're good with that. Crankshaft looks about the same. Same bore, single slug, same timing, more or less the same. I haven't pulled the back plate off, but everything looks pretty conventional. No real huge difference. Something I see, there's no insulator at the bottom of the block. There usually is a seal there. I'll have to check the instruction manual, but there wasn't one when this came out, and not sure. I guess with the new carburetor, the whole bottom is capped. Maybe they decided they didn't need that no more. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Combustion chamber looks pretty conventional. Actually, by a visual inspection, it almost looks like we've got a little smaller bowl on this thing than the previous generation XZB. I don't have one handy, but I'm pretty sure this looks like a little smaller bowl. I got an LRP here. I guess I could take a peeky in, and we could compare the bowls between the LRP and the XZB. So this is a new LRP Spec 3. No, same thing. Okay. Just to me, it looked just visually like the bowl was a touch smaller. Oh yeah, there was a rumor that the new XZB Spec 3 was an extra long stroke. It is not. It's just a standard 16.8 stroke, which they, in their lineup, is their long stroke. Something else I'll show too. I lapped this piston, and you can see around the top where it's got that light dull gray finish. This is where my lapping has smoothed out the piston, gotten rid of any high spots, trued it. If you look close, you can see there is slight high spotting here and there, so this is why the lapped engines usually roll free but seal very well. It's a little truer, and yeah, so I guess I'll mount this on the break-in, fire it up, and maybe in another couple hours from now we will be dyno testing the new Spec 3 and seeing what kind of power it's got. And I think we got to eat dinner, and Big Enzo here is waiting for supper, and maybe a trip to the dog park, and then we'll finish the night with some dyno testing. Okay, here I am about to do the break-in on this XZB Spec 3. Just using my custom brake cleaner can, computer fan, and automotive light engine head warmer. Works really well. Only takes it a couple minutes to get the engine up to temperature. Also, to show off my custom propeller assembly that lets me use a I guess a larger propeller than what you can use with a Huddy. I can also run a full-size air filter because of the standoff. My brake-in bench uses more of a clamp style quick change motor mount. As you can see, it has lots of clamping force and lets me adjust all kinds of different engine sizes. Mitch from M2C made this for me. It's a pretty nice piece. Yeah, that's about it. And let it warm up for another minute or two and I'll fire it up. $20.60 with 41032 Novarossi conical manifold. Once again, OS XZB Spec 3.